So we haven't done a confession video in a while. It's been a while. I don't even remember when the last time I did one of these was, but this one's not really going to be about movies or being a collector. This is more about being a YouTuber in the physical media space. I feel like I need to move this light a little bit over. I've been on YouTube for about a year and a half now. I started in January of 2024. And if you've been following me for that long, you probably know the drama that happened toward the end of last year, because I called some YouTubers out and burned a lot of bridges that way. But when you start on YouTube, it's like being at a new school. It's like being the new kid at school, and you want everybody to like you. You want to be friends with everybody. You want this community to just be this happy-go-lucky, let's just talk movies. Well, once you kind of start growing as a YouTuber and figuring out where you belong or what your place is, you kind of start seeing a lot of stuff behind the curtain. And nobody says anything. I know this because I've talked to a bunch of people, and like, nobody wants to say anything. And I guess that's what I'm making this video about, because this isn't the video I wanted to make. I was going to make a video reviewing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I just can't do it right now. I can't. I'm just not in the mental space to talk about it, because there's an underlining thing going on with the reviews of this movie on YouTube that annoy the shit out of me. And I think it's wrong, and I think they don't see it either. But they're so big on YouTube, if I call them out, I'm going to burn more bridges. And I made a video like promising you guys I wouldn't do that anymore. So I guess I'm making this asking you guys, does it matter? It does matter, actually, but I guess I want to get your opinion on it. I already know the answer to this. The answer is no. The answer is stay in your lane, don't say shit, let them do what they're going to do, and just do what you're going to do. I know the answer. That's the answer. That is the right answer. But sometimes you feel like Wingstop and McDonald's and the bad shit for you. And I don't want to go down a road that will burn more bridges. Not just for me. I'm trying to not just think about me. So I can't tell you how grateful I am to everybody who's a subscriber to this channel, who comments on this regularly, who follows me on Instagram and Patreon, and like communicates and messages me and emails me. But I finally feel like after a year and a half, I found a really core, like a solid friend group that has accepted me. And I feel like if I do what I want to do with this Texas Chainsaw Massacre video, I will be putting them at jeopardy for being associated with me. I'll just say that. I'll just say that out loud. It's probably stupid. They're probably, no, I don't care, just do your thing, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like the salesmanship is back. With a few channels. It's actually the same channels. If you watch a Demolition Man video, it's basically the same channels. But I feel like the salesmanship is back. And nothing's going to stop it until somebody calls them out on it. There's some YouTube channels that are just too... How do I say this? I'm trying to keep this uncut, so I don't know what I'm saying. But I don't want to discredit anybody. I feel like the last time I did that, one YouTuber who I really don't want to offend felt discredited. Actually, a few YouTubers felt discredited. I don't want to discredit anybody for getting excited about something or having some kind of political connection. I'll say political because here's the thing, you guys. Physical media YouTube is extremely political behind the scenes. It really is. You don't think it is. It sounds stupid because it's just DVDs and movies and horror. Like, it's extremely political and it's extremely petty. It is basically Mean Girls. YouTube is Mean Girls, essentially. It really is. Ask any YouTuber who has been on this platform for a while. I know YouTubers who have only been on a couple months and already need a break because it's just too much drama. It's too much bullshit. It's too much sometimes. So, like, anybody who wants to start a YouTube channel, I don't know where this is going right now. I'm like bouncing around, but I get asked this a lot, like, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm always just like, just go for it, bro. Start a channel. Just talk movies. But be careful around people. That's all I'm going to say, is be careful around people. Because there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing in this community. There's a lot of egos, and as much as you want to point it out, I'm scared that if I do that, the friends that I've made will... I don't want to put them in an awkward situation where it's like, I don't want to be associated with your channel because I really want to be friends with this channel, and they don't like you, and I'm scared. Because that happened last year. That really did. And I think I appreciate this friend group 100 times more than I did last year, and I just don't want to say anything that's gonna... I mean, in my friend group, they're just like, bro, do whatever, you know. It's one thing to talk about shit in a text, in a group chat. It's a whole other thing to put it out publicly on YouTube. And that's kind of how I started this channel, you know. I was 100% authentic with you guys. And I'm still 100% authentic with you guys. And that's what I'm battling right now, is how far is too truthful. People don't like to get called out. Nobody likes to get called out. But I feel like there's a lot of people who don't have a sense of humor about certain things. Like being called a salesman. Or... I don't want to say that out loud, to be honest. I don't. I want to so bad. But I can't. Why am I making this fucking video? I don't know. I'm conflicted on how authentic I need to be when it comes to calling out bullshit I see on this channel. On this platform. Because, guys, be careful. Do your own research when it comes to what you buy. Don't let me, especially me, but don't let me or any other bigger YouTube channels over-influence you. Don't let somebody tell you that this is God's gift to Earth, and you should never watch any other format but this, and you would be crazy too. Because this is inferior. It kills me. This whole Blu-ray is so inferior and 4K is just so much better. Everything's preference. And sometimes people just way overdo it. They way overdo it. And if you watch a few of these Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2023 4K reviews, I urge you to be careful. Don't go fighting FOMO. Don't go overspending if you're unsure. Just because somebody with a whole bunch of subscribers who either got it for free, or who bought it, or who has political ties to a company influence you. Because I think it's wrong to do that. I think if I made a video like calling out bullshit, I would be the biggest black sheep on this platform, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that for me, for you, and I don't want to do that to the friends that I've made and put them in an awkward situation by doing so. But it also leads to... Here's the thing. Physical media collectors are fucking bullies. They really are. Criterion fanboys are insecure, whiny bullies. Arrow fanboys. Salesman bullies. Well, they're not bullies. I shouldn't say that, but Arrow's got a weird cult following that I don't understand. I get being faithful to some boutiques, but let me be honest with you guys. This isn't a review for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I swear to God, if Scream Factory put this out, there are a few YouTubers who would not be saying what they're saying. That's all I'm saying. If Scream Factory put out the exact same transfer with the exact same artwork and the exact same special features, I bet you $100 a lot of these YouTubers would bump this review, this transfer down a couple points. Transfer's fine. We're gonna get into that when we do the review, because I got everything lined up. I'm just not mentally in the place to talk about it without. Here's the thing. The whole point of the video I was gonna make was you shouldn't bring a format down to lift another format up, and I don't want to do the same by bringing YouTube channels down just to lift mine up. I don't want to do that. That's why I'm conflicted. I don't even know why I'm making this video again. Like I said, it's just something to get off my fucking chest. Sorry for cussing. I didn't mean to, but I did. If you followed me for any amount of time, you probably know I wear my heart on my sleeve with a bunch of things, and this is one of those moments. This video has nothing to do with physical media. I'll probably get people in the comments saying, don't make videos. It's like my apology video. Don't make videos like this. This is stupid. But a lot of you guys don't know that being on YouTube, there are expectations you have to abide to. If you get free shit, you want to talk good about it. I get stuff from 88. Now, I'll be honest, that kind of slowed down a lot. I don't know why. I haven't got anything from 88 Films in quite a while, actually. But they were moving, like, over the summer, they were moving. The last thing I got was American Pie 2, which was in June. So, I don't know when I'm getting some. I don't know. But I'll be honest, as somebody who has gotten stuff for free, I understand the whole, you want to be like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to tell you the truth, I don't care. Yes, you do. Yeah, we all do. You get something for free, you want to say something nice. It's hard, especially, and if you hate the product or hate something, it's hard to be like 100% honest. That's one YouTube, behind the scenes thing, but I don't know. I don't want this video to be like, I made one 6-hour video and I'm getting so many jokes about, making just super long videos now. I don't know how long or short this video is because I've been in this closet for about an hour trying to do something, trying to make some kind of content. And the only thing I know how to do right now is just vent to you guys about random shit. But I will be doing a review of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 4K versus the Blu-ray versus the DVD. We will be doing that, and I will be 100% honest with you. I will not tell you one is better than the other. One is a little better. That's a fucking lie. It is better. God damn it. See, I'm already spoiling the video. I'll just spoil the video now. I'm going to do a side-by-side, but if you're watching this, if you've made it this far, I do think the 4K is a great transfer. It really is. And I'm going to prove to you why it's a better transfer than the Blu-ray. But what I'm not going to do is oversell you. I promise you that, guys. I made this promise to you in January that I would not call other YouTubers out. And I'm fighting it. It is hard. I'm telling you, it's been 8 months, almost 8 months, 9 months, almost 9 months. I'm trying. I'm really trying, you guys. Like, it's hard for me not to just be like, what you said is dumb. Like, don't say that. Because it doesn't help people in the fucking community. It only just... It's not the right way to do it, I would say. And while I'm here, I don't know this person, but I want to give a shout out to Pizzo. I'll put his... I usually won't do this in confessionals, but I'll put his thing right here. I don't know him. I've never talked to him before. But he does amazing 4K reviews. I don't watch a lot of them. But the ones that I do see, the ones that I'm like, let me fact check to see what everybody's saying, what these bigger channels are saying. And every time I go to his and I'm like, he's got the best point of view about it. He's got the best way to go about it. He's honest with his, description, and he I don't know. I don't even know what to say. He's on. I feel like there's an honesty there with it, where I feel like there's a lot of personalities on this platform, in this community with physical media YouTube, that you start to realize there's so many physical media YouTube channels. There's so many. I'm discovering. I just discovered Shane Lee a couple months ago, and I was like, this guy's got over 100,000 subscribers, and how have I never seen this guy? There's other channels that are like, ooh, I've never heard this channel before. Like, he's got so many subscribers, and you realize sometimes just staying in your own lane is beneficial. I found myself intertwined in a certain group on YouTube that, like I said earlier, I am extremely grateful for the friends that I've made, and this is not about that group, but there are cliques. YouTube is very cliquey in this. It's all over. No matter what, I guess, genre, whether it's theme parks, physical media, cameras, fucking cell phone reviews. There's cliques. And I feel like I'm not... I started off trying to be in the wrong clique. And eventually I found myself in the right clique. And I'm scared that if I make this review the way I want to make this review, I'm going to put my new friends in jeopardy of being in an awkward situation by being associated with me. Because I was going to go scorch fucking earth on two YouTubers that I feel like really oversold the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to you guys. Which, like again I said, it has nothing to do with the Arrow. Arrow does fantastic transfers. I don't have any bad Arrow transfers in the collection, but I feel like the group that supports him the most is a little too loyal to them and how they do stuff. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't even know if I believe what I just said. No, I believe it. Yeah. I feel like there's too many political ties to it that make you feel like you have to sell this product. Guys, here's how I'm going to end this. If you've made it this far, because I don't even know what I said in this video, but the honest truth is, don't worry about format. It really does not matter. Blu-rays have to be really, really bad for them to be so subpar. They really do. Now, when I do my 4K review of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I will show you specifically what Arrow did to fix the DVD and the Blu-ray and why it's a great restoration. But it's only in a few parts because most of it looks very similar. It doesn't change the movie. It doesn't change the movie at all. But I feel like there's no honesty in other... I feel like some YouTubers are just scared to say something older is fine. Which is crazy because a lot of them are now promoting DVDs and, you know, some Blu-rays. Like, it's like, oh, look at this cool DVD. I'm like, and now you're going on talking about that you shouldn't watch any other format except for this 4K because it's the best thing that's ever... Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm cussing, and I didn't want to cuss. That was kind of unhinged. But, I'm going to end this because I feel like I'm just trailing at this point because I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's why I do these confessions. It's just getting random shit off my chest. So we're going to go back to physical media talk on the next video, I promise you. Every now and then I just gotta throw these out there as... Thank you for watching. I love you guys.